busy, inquisitive. I read a lot, actually.
Okay.
In Marshall Elementary, I read almost all the books in the library. Miss Lee, Rebecca Lee, she was a softball teammate of mine, and her mother, Miss Lee, and April Wilson, her mother, Miss Wilson, they were the librarians. And I used to see them around about 4 times a week. I used to go in there a lot. I read a lot as a kid.
So you was in the library, not 24/7, but you was in the library a lot.
I was in the library a lot, especially in the history section.
So would you say you're just a smart, inquisitive kid that stayed out of trouble? Elementary age.
No, because I got in trouble. I got in a lot of trouble, only because I used to be finished my work.
Oh, you were that kind of kid.
Talk and, you know what I'm saying, be around everybody, do stuff like that.
So you want the kids to be like, let's keep her busy, because we know she's going to finish her work early, and she's going to have something to do. Yeah. Okay, so elementary school went good. So during the elementary time, which would be, that's the age from
like 5 to...
From 5 to 10?
Yeah, something like that. About 5
so, the 5 to 10 age, how was growing up in the Gardens at that point? Did you?
Oh man, we had a blast. We had fun. There was a lot of people who came through. You know, who used to live in the Gardens, and we go outside and we play. Man, boy, we be outside all day.
Okay.
All day.
I find it so funny, and I have my own experience with this too. And I know that I told somebody, sometimes we don't realize. I'm going to use the word poverty because that's just what the U.S. government considers it. Sometimes we don't realize our lack of until we order and be like, oh, that's why we...
Yeah, but it to be honest with you, bro, like it was more like an apartment complex.
Okay.
That's all it was.
Okay.
Like we all just lived in apartments. It wasn't we was living in the ghetto or something like that.
I won't call it ghetto, but
now, you know, as I've gotten older, to be honest with you, it really got really bad in the Gardens when I was like in college. That's when stuff got real bad.
That's the thing. And so, what years we talking? I don't even want to give you an age up.
I don't mind.
So, but what years are we talking during the elementary time? This the mid 90s.
Yeah, this what 88 to what like about 94, 95, something like that. Oh,
so you really was in the Gardens doing the whole...
I've lived in the Gardens all my life. My mother still lives there.
But I'm saying that era was the...
Yeah.
I'm gonna just call that...
All of them, they coming through.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that the get money era.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of this.
Get money.
Okay, so you know, middle school, you know, you growing up in the Gardens, you having a good time. Because one thing I say about the Gardens is, you get into whatever you want to get into. If you choose to not get in trouble, you can not get in trouble. If you choose to do whatever you want to do, you can also do that, whatever concern. Okay, so...
The one thing that I know about the Gardens is that, you know, you got all kind of people that's coming in there. And to be honest with you, it's really not the people that live there. It's the company. True. It's always the company.
That's very true. Shout out G-Folks. I spent some time there myself. I never lived there, but I have a lot of church members, just friends that live there. Okay, so we get to middle school. So if you went to G4, you probably went to Clark. Okay, you went to Clark. So did you enjoy? So did you have Miss McLendon? Miss McLendon is a common thing.
Yeah, Miss McLendon. Honest algebra.
Okay.
Honest algebra 2. Okay. Yes, I had Miss McLendon. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had Miss McLendon for pre-algebra.
We was that's right. Yeah. Pre-algebra.
No, you know you probably have it for algebra 1. You was in the honors class.
Yeah. Well, no, I had algebra 2 when we was over there. Yeah. 8th grade.
Brains.
Yeah.
Okay. So in middle school, you still reading a lot, still on focus, good kid.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, my oldest sister, she lived in New York. She lived in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And my summers were always filled with me going off.
Okay.
When I was younger, I played a lot of softball, especially around here in Orangeburg.
Okay.
So if I wasn't going and doing something with softball in the summertime, the beginning part of the summertime, then I would dip off and go like Ohio, I go New York, Connecticut, be in DC, the DMV area.
Oh, yeah, from in Connecticut?
Yeah.
I spent all my summers in Connecticut.
Okay, so I'm in Stanford, right off from the WWF building.
I spent all my summers in Bridgeport.
In Bridgeport.
in Bridgeport and Stratford. That's why I spent most of my summers until you got to high school, because the high school you have to make a decision. When you playing sports,
when
you can't go for the summers.
And see, I was on the band and I played basketball.
Yeah, so when they get to high school, you can't.
Kid.
Yeah. I spent that's crazy. Yeah, I spent most of. I know exactly what that's at because it's right off 95.
Yeah.
WWE building. Okay, so that's what's up. Okay, so you playing softball. Were you a pretty good softball player?
Oh yeah, they poached me. They poached me right after All Stars. When I was my summer year going into my 7th grade. So I played varsity softball at OW from the 7th grade until I graduated. I got 6 years in.
Wow.
Yeah, with them playing.
Wow. So you really was balling.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was your experience? Because we all since we at OW, we gonna give like a 10-second moment of silence for the everybody's aware of the act that's happened. I don't think we should blame anyone. I think it's just what's wrong with you? It is a segregated incident that happened.
Yeah, that happened.
It just happened to happen at the school. Mm-hmm. I hate to.
I don't like when people do that. Things happen everywhere.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And it just seems like they'll pick the opportune places where they know, you know what I'm saying, something might be able to go off.
Yeah. And they want to push it. And I don't like that. So guys, we're gonna give for the kids who got injured, you gonna give them a 10-second moment of silence. So all those for Bruin Nation, let's give them a 10-second moment of silence for what happened at OW. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get because Mayor candidate Paige was saying, and I make sure you put some respect on her name. Mayor candidate Paige was saying, we don't want that to be a representation of Orangeburg. Things happen